Well, hi, good morning, and thanks so much for joining me in my shop. It's 10:12. It's the 12th of October. It's actually 9 o'clock in the morning. And what a surprise in the last video when this thing started working. I was just floored by that unexpected, excellent turn of events. So first off, I am worried that whatever has happened that started it working is going to unhappen and it's going to stop working again and just be back in this big question mark. I'm hoping that won't happen. I'm suspicious that all it was just dirty contacts in some of the switches, which I had cleaned, and I have cleaned them further this morning before starting the video. In this case, I used this rather strong contact cleaner. Strong? Well, that's what I'm calling it. Strong. And what else did I do? I also took out the clip lead that I was using to short the switch, the broken on-off switch. And as I took that clip lead off, and I've lost it, here it is. As I disconnected it, this is what I ended up with. It actually just broke right in my hand. So there wasn't much holding that together. In the meantime, I've soldered a jumper there. Took a peek at the schematic. It looks like it would not cause a problem even if somebody tried to power it up from AC. I don't think having that there would cause a problem. So, but I'm not going to power it up from AC just yet. Although, you know what? Maybe it'll work when I plug it in too. Plug it in the wall. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to play with this radio like a radio and get used to it as a radio and find out, does it really work? Is it working on all bands? What's it doing? And what's it like to operate it and that. But I'm not going to do it with it upside down. I'm going to set it right side up, and then we're going to give it give it and me a good practice run on operating the radio. So what I want to do before I lay this right down is spray some cleaner into the volume and RF controls. But unfortunately the lead wires from them are pointing straight up. So for me to get the fluid to go in, I kind of have to have the radio tipped down like this, which is very awkward. It's on a rotating. Yeah, having it on this rotating table is not too helpful either. I don't know how much of this is going to go in. A fair bit, I hope. So often I like to do this particular operation with the unit operating, whatever it is, so you can hear the cleaning action take place, but didn't do that this time. Okay, well, let's hope it worked. So what exactly was wrong with this radio all this time? Could have been a series of things. That series could even include stuff I was doing or not doing correctly in terms of setting the radio up. There's just a long list of things that could have been happening, but most likely, my guess, combination of the band switch not making contact and the volume control not making contact. The interesting thing about this is I never heard anything come out of this radio, even if I put the speaker right up against my ear with full volume. Nothing at all coming out of it. Surprising, very surprising. So maybe there's more to the story and I don't know it, and the chances of that are so high. Yeah, there's almost certainly lots more to the story. So we're connected to an outdoor antenna and we don't have any speakers just now. Let's fix that problem. Even the speaker connection may have been in some trouble. Initially. Now, when I first got this radio, I brought it in my shop here at some point, and I tried operating it. And when I plugged the headphones in, the broken headphone jack that was there at the time, for a fleeting moment, I heard what sounded like a radio hiss. But after that, nothing at all. And I wondered if I was just imagining what I'd heard something else, and I'm just falsely attributing it to the radio working briefly. So, but I'll bet you it did. that says exactly. Okay, so I'm trying to get the speaker connections so they're reliable. I think they'll be okay there. Okay, I really hope this thing works. If it doesn't work right away, yikes. Antenna's connected, everything's ready to go. Switch is on, volume is down. Power. Oh, there's no power to the power. No power to the power. Okay, we have power to the power. Here we go. Wait, I haven't connected the... See, I don't have to write clowning around into the script here at my shop. I do enough of that spontaneously that I don't have to make a special effort to clown around. Okay, so we're going to put the positive on there. Okay, and the negative anywhere on the chassis might be a good spot. There we go. Okay, this time it's going to work. This time it will work. So because of that, I'm going to go have a coffee now. Another noisemaker in this radio I noticed was when turning the big knob, you could hear some noise, dirt-based noise. So I think, and I don't want to go in and fiddle around with the capacitor on this yet. I mean, it's inside a can. All these things are inside these big cans. I really don't want to go in and spray, but probably I'll have to at some point clean the grounding contacts on the capacitor. But for now, just doing this seems to be cleaning them up enough. So we're going to set this to, I don't know, what are we going to do here exactly? I guess we're going to go band by band, start at the bottom and just work my way up. And it's a long journey with this radio because it's a lot of this. And we'll get a feel for each band, whether it operates or not, and generally if the radio's in good shape or not, which seemed to be in good shape yesterday. Okay, volume is down. Switch is set to AM. Everything's ready to go. Put that on 8. Red light's on. Well, I don't know what to say about those fops that we heard when I started it up. Who knows? Volume was right down during that affair. Okay, we'll go volume up, audio, RF. Whew, there it is. Audio down. Was that these controls doing that? I don't think so. Something else did that. So anytime this red light's going to come on, I think the radio's going to go dead on purpose. It has a muting function. So if you haven't got phase lock operating properly, the radio goes quiet. And that's what we were seeing here when I was fiddling around. So where are we? I didn't even. So we're on band 1.5 to 4. Let's go to the band below. Start right at the bottom. Yeah, so I can hear something up there. Bottom, that would be here. Come on, light. So this might be 0.5 here, and this is way out. How would you know? It's 0 to, well, we don't know. We don't know if it's 0 to 0.5. 0.5 up, we're going to hear AM stations. Some dirt. Yeah, so it clears away. See, it clears away. I notice the meter's working. Right at the far end of the dial, so maybe I didn't spend too much time turning this area. I can just watch the meter and I can tell where it's in trouble. Okay, we'll ignore the noise from now on. So if I'm at 480 and I'm on the 0.5 here, then I'm up close to 1,000,000, so this should be up here. Wow, is that ever sharp? So I have to watch out for getting copyright hits from music doing this. So that's the end of the run. So this would be conceivably 500 kilohertz. Wait a minute, I got this going the other way. I'm at the other end. I guess I went past the 500 and saw the 0 and thought I was at the 0 end. So this would be 980, 970. This would be 860, French station. It's right on the money. I can't believe it. That says 360, add 360 to 500, you get 860, and that's the station we're listening to is 860. So there is a calibration technique, there's a dial lock and a calibration method I don't know about, but look at how close it is. Yeah, that's 850, 860. Fantastic. That's really fantastic. So 820. Oop, going the wrong way. I'm perpetually going the wrong way with this. 820 is another station. Here it comes. 820 right here. Gives you an idea of the sensitivity of the radio. It's very quiet. Wow! This is from Hamilton, Ontario. So just a month ago, if we tuned into the station, we would have heard comedy records. They just played comedy records constantly. And that's been the programming on that station for years now, many years now. The other day I tuned it in and presto, it's totally different programming. It's completely different. They just switched, I guess. More like a community radio type thing. So this is 240. Maybe 740. 740 is a local station. I listen to it in the evening because they play kind of classic rock music, if you like, and it's nice listening to it coming out of an old radio like this. Well, that's it for this band. This is working great. We can go up another. Okay, so I think this is 1. So this is 1. If we dial up 10, we should get 1010. We dial up 10. Which way am I going? This way. That's it. Okay, here comes 10. Don't hear anybody. Oh! Gotta make sure this is tuned right. So if we're at 10. This could have been the reason why the radio wasn't working. I never had this lined up. I never had it tuned up. So this is 10. Again, out about that much. Okay, that's fantastic. We're going to go up to the next band. This is 1.5 to 4. There shouldn't be anything there. The light's out at the moment. So we're at 3.5. 3.5 plus the 500 on the wheel. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Okay. I'm absolutely sure of that. So we'll go up to the next band, but it appears to be working. Next band, 4 megahertz to 10. Sounds fine. So we're on 9 and the light is out. So we're at 9 plus the 500. So 9330. 9330. Around here. No. Nothing. It doesn't sound so good here. Oh. 9. So now we're on the third band up. 9 would be over here. Oh, my phone is ringing. Okay, back at it here. Now when I came in here, I thought I heard something.
Of Yah. He reads from 1 Corinthians
there
chapter 15, and we're going to go for verse. And so it is written, the first man Adam became a living being.
See, the meter's working properly.
A life-giving spirit.
Okay, with this voice signal, regardless of what he's talking about, is a good opportunity to try some of these other controls and see what happens. A lot of this is really meant for single sideband, ham use, CW, stuff like that. So on an AM station of this sort, who knows? Well, let's try some stuff out.
Man became soul.
Bandwidth.
The same word as is used throughout the Bible. The third member of the triune God, but simply Yah's breath. You see, that's what the word is. And it has
0.5, that's really, it's definitely working. Needs some alignment, I suppose.
Heresy of a Trinity to gain trust. Yahushua functions as Yahweh, but he's not divine. We can't ever forget that. Nowhere in the New Testament is he ever referred to as God. Furthermore, notice that Yahweh exalts him. Yah gives him with a divine name.
Great. Okay. Next band, I guess, really. What can we do? So this is now the 10 to 20 band, and it'd be a good thing to start down around 10, I think. So to get there, we would turn this all the way down. There's 10. put this to 0 and we might get WWV, but probably not. 220, 310 rather. 300, okay, so we're going down. For some reason I want to turn this dial the wrong way all the time. That's a 0 mark. Oh, pre-selector. So now 10 is going to be 2, 3, 4, and here. A little surprised there's music there. So I'm able to go past the 0 at some distance. Well, not surprising. No WWV. So go up around 11 megahertz. We'll stop this on 11.5 is what I'll do. 11.5 on here. This is shortwave stuff around here. You want to go up from here. Anything? Anybody? It has a shimmery, or I don't know what the word would be for the sound to it, and I think that has to do maybe with the sun's effects on the atmosphere recently. Sometimes here in Canada we will think or imagine signals are coming over the North Pole. They're going through the auroral area up at the top of the Earth, and in doing that they get this weird shimmery sound. You know what it's like? Have you ever done this? Have you ever been sitting around a campfire or a fire, like a wood fire with flames coming up, and you try to talk to somebody across the fire? So, you know, this is on fire and I'm trying to talk to somebody who's over here through the flames. Have you ever done that? I tell you, it's the strangest thing, because the sound appears to come from all over the place for the person listening. It's really quite an experience, and I think it's a similar sort of thing for signals coming over the North Pole, coming over the north. Yeah. Is that all true? Gee, I don't know. I guess the way you scan with this radio is you work the wheel all the way to the end. That's the end. Then you go up to the next. It's quieter, right? Oh, that's because of this. Yeah, wow. Okay. That's why I'm doing this, is to get practice on operating the radio. And then you go up now. You can turn pretty fast with this because it's actually tuning very slowly. Nobody home? We're coming down to 12 here. It's definitely picking stuff up. It's just no interesting radio signals. Okay, we'll go up to, let's go way up to 15. Okay, so is this 15 now, or is this 15? Well, I'm going to guess this is 15. That's a bit of a problem. Okay. And then we want this to be on 15. It's like it's in the manual. This is really sharp. It is. 15 and do the 0. hearing things. What is that? Okay, there we go. 15070, I think there's something. Right here, no. Yep. So maybe this is 070, it's at 080. Hear that swooshy sound again? Next station is 770, or there's probably something in between, but the next strong one is 770. I'm not going to get there this way because we're going to end at 500. We don't know what this is. So 770 would be 500, 270. 270, so that's up to 270. Okay. 270. There is something there. Is it either 15270 or 15770? I don't think it's 770. 770 is really loud. So we'll advance this. Oops. Now this should be 770. Maybe not. So I'm guessing we were hearing. I don't know. I don't know what. I'm lost. I'll just go hunting here. Come up on 500. Up from here. No. Okay, so thinking this is 17. 17.5 here. So we're coming down from 18 to 17.5. Nothing there. This thing will go all the way up to 30. Let's go on the next band. We're at 27.5, which is kind of where I want it to be. 27.5. Looks like 28, 27.5. It's not so happy anymore. Doesn't like these high frequencies. The light's not going out. Let's go down till it goes out. I'm going too fast. Going too fast. So I'm going to go back. I'm going up in the CB band, way up high here. It's okay at 26.5. That's 27. It's a little shaky here. Is that 27? It seems to have suddenly, maybe there's dirt in the tuner of this. I don't know why I'm turning here. Probably, oh, there's a capacitor right down here. I can see it. That's what I'm turning. I could spray that guy. But for now it seems to be operating. So 27, we're going up. Keep operating. 27. I don't know where we'd find that. I mean, there's a pile of it. We would come across it right away. Oh, this isn't tuned. This isn't tuned. You know what you can do so easily here? The volume control compensates for everything. If this thing's not tuned right, I can turn the volume control up, hear the nice hiss, and think everything's golden. You gotta continually remember to tune this. Well, it's right near 27 anyway. down towards 27. No. Okay, don't know what to make of that. Sounds like the radio's working, there's just nothing there to receive. And the other end of this band is 20, and really from 20 to 30. Well, okay, what have I determined here? So I don't have a lot of time today, which is another reason why I'm fiddling around here. So we'll go 10 to 20, and we are at 17. I'm going to try to get WWV on here. So this is 19. This would be 19.5. Okay, so we've got it running at 19.5. We're almost there. Wrong way. 500 right here. So this should be 20 megahertz. And you get to go past quite a ways. Again, is it really there? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, another way to try it then would be to... Oh, did I do this? No. No. Okay, another way to try is to put this at 20. Wrong way. Oh, you actually can't put it at 20. You can only go up to 19. I guess that makes sense because the band ends at 20. So that was our attempt. I'm at the 0. I want to be at the... Yeah, I'm at the 500. Well, yeah, you can get confused here when you get to the top. You go a little this way, you think you're at 10, but you're really at 510. Yes. Maybe you should try just a little bit of, use the other detector here and see how that's working. That's a good idea. So we want to go to 14, go to the 20 meter band. 20 meter band. So 14. Okay, so 20 meter band. Tune this guy. Where am I going? He's got two spots. So this is 14 plus 490, so we're just under 1450, 14500. What are we hearing? Again, it's that oral sort of sound to it, that coming over the North Pole thing. Fantastic oral display here. Aurora, not oral. Aurora display here. Not last night, but the night before. Fantastic. My wife took dozens of photographs of it. I should make a video of it. But it was visible all across North America, so what we saw is what everybody saw. Okay, so that's why this oral thing, or Aurora thing, makes sense to me, or the signals coming over the north, getting this shimmering effect. I don't know why, but 14. Actually, that's 15. This is 14,490. Okay, so we want to go down to 14,070 first off. That's where the FT8 is, and I know the frequency, and it's always exactly there. 080. Let's do this. 070. Oh, it's too early in the morning. What is that? What do you think that is? Over the horizon radar? I don't know. Well, it didn't pick anything up at all. Surprised. Well, let's put it on single sideband. Here we go. The control has a lot of special marks on it, which I don't know how to interpret yet. This is 14 megahertz here, so we see CW through this area. Don't hear anything. Well, then we should have heard the FT8 go by. What's going on here? Shouldn't be this quiet. So that's a transmission. Maybe it's just really weak for just conditions are so bad. Try another band. Try a higher band. 28 megahertz. We're already up there once. Not 28. I don't know what to think. I have to have another radio in here to compare it to. Okay, break time. So I did just go and check another radio, and there's lots of stuff at 14. I said 070, it should have been 074. This is 80. 70. 074 is reading here. Nothing. This switch feels soft and gushy because they've used a plastic rod to go from here back to the switch back in the radio, and that plastic rod develops a twist, and it gives it this terrible feeling like this. It just doesn't. I don't like it. But I wonder what's going on here. Band switch not kicking in. Sure seems consistent. Something funny about the antenna, something funny about something. 10 to 20 is 14 in there. 14 in there. Light is out. We're on the money here. Well, I don't know why it's not picking it up. Maybe it's not 14. Maybe this is actually 14.5. Maybe this is 14. Okay. Speed it out. Why am I hearing the tone? Oh, it's because of the transmitter. Not very strong. FT8 transmits in two 15-second chunks, or successive. There we are. Hard to say exactly where it should be tuned. But there it is. Anyway, so that's the problem with this. You can, especially when the numbers are close together like this, you can easily misinterpret this dial. So there's probably some alignment thing that has to happen to bring this more into play. Although, you know what? At your height, because you're about the camera here is about a foot below my eyes. From where I'm sitting, where I'm standing, this is the problem. I'm standing in the wrong place. When I look here, I see 13.5 and 14. They're both cut off because I'm up high. Because I'm up here looking at it. Duh. So that's probably what's been happening. Parallax error on my part. So we're on a totally different detector now. Oh, this seems to work good. Look at that, we could blank the actual signal right out. That's good. Calibrator. Don't know how to use this properly, but let's try it. Okay, so the calibration probably occurs every 100 kilohertz or something like that. Morse code, where it should be. Calibrator coming in. Okay, so we don't know what to expect here. That it? That's the calibrator? Hard to say. I don't know enough about it. Haven't read up on it. Okay. Oh, you know what we can do with the Morse code? Let's use the Morse code, and we'll see if we can really get this guy. Give me some Morse code, somebody. Where'd y'all go? There we are. This plays a big role. This plays a big role. Come on, Morse code. Well, there we go. .5. I won't be able to find it. It's right in here. Not sure what this guy's certainly is having a big effect. Upper sideband, lower sideband, 0 in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Imagine the 1, 2, 3 might be kilohertz, although they didn't label it that way. This is probably indicating, you know, when you have it set to 0, this is probably the right spot here. I don't know. This means you would tune dead center with the loudest audio if this is all working the way I imagine it to be. Yeah, some ham radio operator I am. Beautiful though. So I've run this radio for about an hour here today. I'm gonna shut it off now. It's worked essentially exactly as it should. I didn't find anything out of sorts with it at this point. It's fantastic. And I'm gonna guess the problem was bad switch contacts. Oh, I can hear I left my other ham radio operating in the house. I can hear it from here on 1474. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this radio now. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks a lot for watching though, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. See ya.